Hey guys, it's Monday, and the anesthesia place just called. Like, we just woke up and they just called. So Aiden's appointment is tomorrow morning at 6:45. We're gonna be so freaking tired. What was I gonna say? In a way, it's good that it's that early, because, like, I'm gonna have to physically wake him up, and he's gonna be probably groggy, because he doesn't, like, I just had to physically wake him up, but he normally wakes up around 7, but I wake up at 7:30 on school days, and I just had to get him up. But that way, like, he's not supposed to eat or drink anything after midnight, and with him getting up so early, I think I explained it before, he's not going to want to eat or drink anyways. He's like me, he can't eat first thing in the morning. If I do that, I get a stomach ache, and then the rest of the day is just not good for me. So that will be taken care of, and he'll finally have his cavity fixed. I'm just doing my makeup. Steven's in the shower, if you can hear the water going. I love this the eyeshadow primer, the hard candy one. It's the only one I use anymore, because I was sick of buying the Urban Decay, and this one works exactly the same for me. But after you've had it for, like, when did I buy that? I think I bought it at the beginning of summer. But after you had it for a little bit, it gets all oily, and then every time you squeeze some out, you have to squeeze a blob out first to get all that oil off the top. And I can't mix it for some reason. Like, it doesn't let you, even if I try to knead the tube, it doesn't combine with the rest of the stuff in there. So it's like every single time I use it, I have to waste some because I gotta pour off the oil that's on the top. So that's annoying.
I can't see anything.
I know. It's still dark out. Well, it was pitch black when we first woke up, but we're going to the dentist now.
I don't know how.
Don't turn those on. They don't need to be on. Say hi, Aiden. It's okay so
He's
far.
about to find out what anesthesia is.
What is it?
It's sleepy juice.
Yeah, I think you're already sleepy, huh? Alright, wish us luck.
Peace.
Oh man, the Pickle Rick is in the way. So Aiden's currently having his work done.
They kicked us out.
Yeah, they told us to go get breakfast or something. I can't eat right now. I've been sick to my stomach all morning. Luckily, I slept last night. He's the one that didn't sleep good.
I didn't sleep good. But then again, I still have that residual overnight thing, so
Yeah.
I don't go to bed until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning anyway, so I went to bed at 11, and of course, I basically took a nap, woke up, tossed and turned, fell asleep for like an hour, tossed and turned, and that was about it.
But anyway, they came out to tell us he's doing fine and that he needs 3 crowns and 3 teeth pulled, which I thought they were just going to pull the cavity, the tooth that had the really bad cavity that ended up breaking in half. I figured they were going to pull that, but I guess they're just pulling...
baby tooth.
Yeah, I guess they're just pulling the baby teeth instead of bothering with fillings. But they're doing everything at once, so they're going to be cleaned. They're sealing the adult teeth.
Makes me look bad because I'm the one that brushes his teeth at night, but you know
He's
what?
got
He
teeth
didn't.
like me. I have such soft teeth that, like, I used to brush my teeth 3-4 times a day. Nothing helps. They just get cavities.
Well, on top of that, the kid doesn't eat solid food.
Yeah, he's got
he has
sensory issues. Come on. there's really going to be a crossing guard right here. Is there a school around here? I don't think so.
Yeah, so I went back with him when they brought him in and you know, put the little heart monitor things on him, and they held his head, put the gas on, and he struggled a little bit. And
I'm glad I made him
I tried to calm him down, and he took it like a champ. He fought a little bit, but she said they all do that.
Well, yeah, they're putting stinky ass gas in your face.
And then I watched his eyes roll in the back of his head. And my little guy. I think, like I was saying, that, you know, I feel bad because I'm the one that brushes his teeth, but yeah, we have to remember too that the kid used to fight it when he was like, when his teeth started to come in when he was a baby,
yeah, we're lucky that
until he was 4 years old. I mean, he would gag, fight, everything when it came to brushing his teeth.
He's to the point now though where he'll try to we're trying to teach him to do it himself. That's part of his ABA therapy, and he'll just go in there and be like
Yeah, he does a crappy job on his own.
But he's learning.
Yeah.
That's the point.
That's my little guy, man.
Can't wait for this to be over with. Ugh.
And we will keep
Hey,
him
that Rockland Trust is open on Sundays.
And we will keep him home tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna be all screwed up today because he's probably gonna want to sleep when we get home. Unless he just wears right off. Why are you going here? I don't think
So you can't eat. Well, I can.
Yeah, you can eat something.
You don't want to go in? They have a hash brown or something?
I can't eat right now.
Up your bum. I want something. Some breakfast burritos.
Okay,
some
talk later.
booze.
Please go forward to the next speaker.
It's okay, bud.
I got a bloody lip again.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, trying to block the sun with my head here. But when we got home, well, on the way home, I couldn't stop laughing because Aiden was like, he was crying, but like it was one of those like cries, like what he would do if he was forcing himself to cry. And he kept saying, I want to feel my lips, because his mouth was all numb. It was the cutest thing, and I felt so bad because he couldn't feel his lips and he didn't know why. And then Steven was like, because I was sitting in the back seat with him because he was kind of like still out of it and just wanting to slouch over, so he was leaning on me. And Steven was like, when we go home you're gonna take a nap, and then when you wake up you'll be able to feel your lips. And he's like, I want to feel my lips now. So when we got home, he was saying he wanted to throw up, or he felt like he was going to throw up. Luckily he didn't. That usually happens to me whenever I have anesthesia. I hate that word. When I wake up, I puke everywhere, and like they always say, oh, it's very rare that it happens. It happens to me every single time. But he was good. He woke up pretty much right away. And he was just like wanting to roll over and go back to sleep. So he was awake most of the time in the car on the way home, and then he was kind of fighting a nap. Like, we laid him down in our bed and he didn't want to take a nap at first, but then he just conked out, and I went to sleep with him right next to him. So hence my hair's a mess because I took a nap. I'm not used to getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll tell you that right now. Steven hasn't taken a nap yet because he's still used to that kind of schedule, so he said he wasn't tired. But yeah, Aiden's out in the living room now watching some cartoons. He had some pancakes. They said that was okay to eat because he's gonna stay on soft foods for the rest of the day and not brush his teeth for the rest of the day. But they pulled the 2 teeth that had the cavities that I knew of on the bottom. Like, there was the one that had the really bad cavity that had like broken in half, and then the one next to it had a cavity in it too, so they just took those out. And then I believe it was a top one on the other side that had a cavity that they didn't bother filling because it's a baby tooth. They just yanked it out. And then he has 3 the silver crowns that they put on the teeth, and then they like sealed a bunch of his permanent teeth. I don't even know what that does. I'm actually gonna look that up. The protective shield over the enamel of each tooth. It's a coating that's painted on the chewing surfaces of teeth, usually the back teeth, to prevent tooth decay. Yeah, so this is because if he's not gonna be able to go to a regular dentist to get dental work done because of his like aversion to it right now. Maybe when he's older, they said it might get better, but then he's gonna have to have something like this done every once in a while, like where they just go in and take care of everything all at once. So I guess that's just their preventative measures, putting sealants on the permanent teeth, because I sure don't want him getting cavities on his, like he has 3, the bottom 3 teeth have already grown in, and then his 2 top teeth just came down. They're like halfway down, they're not fully down yet, but I don't want him getting cavities in his permanent teeth because I don't want to start going down that road. But I'm so relieved that it's all over with. Like, I thought I was gonna sleep for longer, but I heard Aiden waking up, and the first thing he said, he was like, I did a good job at the dentist. So yeah, he's doing okay now. I'm probably gonna keep him home tomorrow just because this like screwed him up so much. He was like super confused when we got home, and I don't know how he's gonna sleep tonight, seeing as how like he slept all morning here. So and then Steven's got a job interview tomorrow, so I'm hoping that goes well. I don't even think I explained what happened last time. The place that he had gone for the interview was, it's like a temp agency that gets you, like, puts people in jobs for other places. And I guess the one he went for, they said that they want women because they do like tiny things that they need to be like tiny hands and everything, which is so stupid because I'm like, why did they call you then? They know you're a man, they talked to you on the phone. But the lady like had other jobs in mind for him, so she's sending him to one in Avon, which is only like 2 towns over. It's not that far away from us. So that's where he has to go tomorrow. I'm hoping that goes well, because we are like down to the nitty-gritty now and don't have much money left. But yeah, that's what's going on. I think you're fully updated now. I updated you on what is going on with Aiden. He's doing good. He's sore, obviously. He had 3 teeth pulled at once, but he's doing pretty good. So I'm happy he like bounced back and is already awake and wanting to color and draw and stuff. I think that's all I wanted to mention. These, just as a side note, my Target only had 2 bags of these, and I hope that they're gonna get more, but I doubt it because they never get more of the Halloween stuff. I had seen these like 2 months ago that they were coming out for Halloween. They're like Cocoa Crispy cereal inside M&Ms, and they're so good. Usually M&Ms always come out with some weird flavor for Halloween. Like they've had candy corn ones. I believe they have a pumpkin pie one this year too, and I always think they're gross, but these are really good. Like if you like, they're not super duper chocolatey. It's more cereal inside than like actual chocolate. So I just think they're really good. I'm trying to like savor them and not eat that whole bag. but they're good, and I don't want Aiden to see them because he can't eat crunchy stuff right now. But yeah, today is Tuesday. Like I said, I think I'm gonna keep him home tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I will talk to you guys later on. I can't tell if they can see you or not. I think so. Too much glare. Today is Wednesday, and I kept Aiden home. Well, really, I had no choice because Steven got up and called him out of school before I even had a chance. But he's doing good. He was just like still kind of out of it last night a little bit, so just to be sure, I didn't want him to be like in school and not paying attention or whatever, so he stayed home today. Probably didn't really need to because I've got to go get some rubbing alcohol, so I'm taking him with me anyway. What was I gonna say? What hurts? Does your mouth still hurt? He's not swollen or anything, which is good. I was trying to get a good look at it last night, and there's 4 crowns in there. They told me they were doing 3. And it looks like they pulled 4 teeth, not 3. I guess it was like because the lady came out, one of the ladies came out real quick to tell us what they were doing. And she's like, he's gonna try and seal this one. If he can't seal it, then it's gonna have a crown. So that might have been what happened and why there's an extra one. It was kind of just like a rushed, this is what we're probably going to do, but we might have to do more type thing. But they were really nice there, so I'm glad we ended up going there and didn't have to go all the way to Boston. If he has to have this done again and Steven can't go with me, then I'm not as scared to drive there because it's literally like going to Walmart just a mile or so more down the road. And as much as I complained about his insurance and how long this took and everything, and them playing games and going back and forth, I am very, very thankful for it because it's covering everything. Anybody who had to have dental work in the past before knows how friggin' expensive it is, and like, Steven and I don't have dental insurance right now, so if either one of us had to have 4 teeth pulled and 4 crowns put on, that would have been like probably $5 grand. I know I have some people that watch me that live in like the UK and Europe and stuff and don't really understand how messed up our health insurance situation is in the US, and it's ridiculous, like especially for dental stuff. If you don't have insurance, it can be up to $500 per tooth if you need teeth pulled. Like if you have an abscess or something and it's an emergency and like you can't, like nobody plans for that kind of stuff. Like, oh my god, my tooth is all infected and needs to be pulled today. Okay, that'll be $500. I remember that time Steven had the really bad abscess. He needed that tooth pulled and we were calling all around to see who would like do it for him that wasn't an oral surgeon, because technically an oral surgeon is the one that's supposed to pull like difficult teeth, and it's a separate place that your dentist will send you to, and it usually costs more money, so it's going to be like $495 to pull one freaking tooth. And he didn't have insurance at the time, dental insurance, and nobody wanted to touch him. And then we finally found a guy a few towns away that would do it. That was just like, he was a family dentist place. I guess technically all dentists have to learn how to pull teeth, but like once you're in family dentistry like that, a lot of them are not comfortable doing it in their office and they'll send you to an oral surgeon. But that guy did it for him, and like the tooth was breaking all over the place and stuff, and they charged, I think it was $250 or something like that, which was cheaper than what everybody else was charging. Ugh. It's just a I know I have a cavity right now that needs to be filled because it was one I didn't know I had, and when I had that tooth pulled before Christmas, it's right on the inside where you couldn't see it, like where you floss in the crack, and it's just getting bigger and bigger, and I'm gonna end up having to have that pulled if I don't get it filled. We have no dental insurance right now. This is why I'm hoping he gets this job so we can get everything sorted out. What else is over there? Smoky Bones.
There you go.
Yeah, we've never been to that restaurant. I think Daddy used to go there when he worked at the Home Depot that's over here.
I want a bad meat. I'm brave.
See, the reason I was going to go to Walmart was because I don't have anything for dinner to make. And our Target is not a super Target, so they don't have a lot of grocery stuff. Maybe I can find something frozen. Hey guys, it is Thursday. Aiden went to school today, so he's feeling better. He has a bruise on this side of his cheek where they pulled the 2 teeth on the bottom. So no wonder he was super sore yesterday, because I took him to Target with me, and then, yeah, I didn't update afterwards. He was like laying down in the cart. He didn't want to walk around with me, and then on the way home he was like leaning against the seat, and I was like, "You're not gonna throw up, are you?" And he kept telling me no, but he kept saying that his mouth hurt, and I'm like, "Well, it's gonna hurt because you got a bunch of teeth pulled at once." But he kind of perked up throughout the rest of the day, so I am glad I ended up keeping him home yesterday. Steven got a call last night that he got that job. Thank God. I'm so excited that we don't have to worry, because it was getting, we have no money left. Like, I'm behind on like the bills that we could get away with being behind on, like the electric and stuff like that. So now we get to catch up, but at least we don't have to worry. This place is not too far away, so it's not that bad driving wise. It's the hours he wanted, because it's like 6:30 in the morning to 4, I think, are the hours. He said something about they do 9-hour days Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday they only have a 4-hour shift, but if they have to do overtime that week, they do it on Friday, so that they never have to work weekends, which is awesome. He said that the guys that he met with were really nice, so that's a plus, because like last time, other than his friend that he worked with, the people were just jerks. And he said that like they were joking around and stuff, and like the head guy asked him, "I hope you can take a joke," and he was like, "Yeah, that'll be perfect," because he likes to joke around a lot too and doesn't like people to be offended when he says certain things. But my lips are so chapped right now. Hold on one sec. He's happy. I'm happy about it. I think he has to go for his drug test tomorrow. They do a drug test for every freaking job you go to. You know what sucks is that I got him started on using one of those Views Alto, like the e-cigarette things, and it's actually been working for him. He hasn't been smoking as many cigarettes, and now fucking Massachusetts, the governor passed a thing that said all sales of vape product related in Massachusetts are banned for 4 months. I can't even order them online, the refills, the little pod things for the friggin' cigarette, because they won't ship to Massachusetts right now. I am so fucking pissed, because I have tried everything to try to get him to quit smoking. This is the only thing that started working, and now I can't friggin' get them because the governor of Massachusetts is like, ooh. He's like this with big tobacco. That's why they're friggin' banning the vape stuff. Anyway, I've been aggravated about that, but what else was I gonna say? I'm trying to get work done. Thursday is always such a sucky day because I have a lot to do, but like I can't get anything done because as soon as I get Aiden from school, he has his ABA therapy for like 3 hours and I have to be out there with them and I can't concentrate on doing this. It's a pain in the butt. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm always so shiny. It's still Thursday, still the same day, hence I've got the same shirt on. Aiden's teacher just called me and I guess they were playing at recess and one of the kids took his glasses and they lost them in the mulch or something outside and now they can't find them. And she's like so apologetic and I'm like, it's okay really, he's got an extra pair at home and he's not gonna have those glasses soon anyway because he's gotta have his new prescription, but they're like so upset over it. I was like, it's no big deal really. It will be a big deal if that happens again once he has these new glasses because I can't, like I mentioned that he's gonna have the bifocals and I can't just easily order those online. Like I could, but they have to be made specifically for his eyes, which is why they're taking so long to get here, or to be done. They have to put that second prescription a little bit higher than they normally would for adults. So I'm gonna have to look into that and see if I can put a note on the site that I usually order glasses from that says like, can you put that a little bit higher? I don't know if they can do that or not, because I mean the place I get them from, I usually pay like no more than $12 a pair for glasses, so I don't know how fancy they can get with it. I know bifocals are more on that site because I had to get them for Steven's grandma once and it was like 40 bucks, but that's still cheaper than having to pay $100 and something for glasses through the eye doctor. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. It better not have been like a friggin' bullying type situation because I'm not going to be happy with that. She did say she was calling the other kids' parents to let them know that happened. Like they took his glasses and just ran off with them. But yeah, that's about it. My head is so itchy right here and I don't know why. Like I haven't changed my shampoo or anything. The only thing different is I dyed my hair Sunday, I think. I don't remember what day I did it. It was over the weekend, I think. But something is making it really itchy and it's driving me nuts. Like I just washed it and it's super itchy again. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I think I'm in the same spot that I last filmed yesterday. But I just wanted to end the vlog because today is Friday. Yet another reason I hate Etsy. I know I keep saying how much I hate Etsy, but like, who's calling me now? All these stupid 800 numbers. I'm always saying how much I hate Etsy, but like, I need the sales that come from it right now. Eventually, I will probably just not do Etsy at all anymore and just have my website, but like, I just got a message from somebody. Do you take less? Like, do you go into a store and like bring something up to the counter to pay for it and be like, will you take less for this? Why are you trying to bargain with me? I think my stuff is pretty reasonably priced to begin with, and like, we are hurting for money right now, so if you're gonna buy it, buy it. If not, stop, just leave me alone. And I've been having crazy sales on Etsy and my site to try and get more sales. It's just aggravating. It's aggravating when you put so much work into something and then people still want to like try to undercut you and get stuff for basically nothing. I had that problem a lot, and I know artists have it a lot. Like when I used to draw and stuff, and people would ask me to draw tattoo designs for them all the time I would get that, and nobody would ever offer to pay for it or like pay me for my time. Like that takes a long time to do a design from scratch for somebody. I don't know, I'm just aggravated in general today. But Steven's dad texted him and said he's coming this weekend. I don't know why. I don't know if he's got some kind of update about what's going on with the probate or what, but usually when he randomly comes like that, it's because he's like got tickets to a baseball game or something. But I'll update you about this weekend. Like I said, I don't know why his dad is coming, but he also doesn't want his dad to know that he hasn't been working, so he kind of has to keep that on the down low and not let that slip, because for some reason he just thinks that if he tells his dad he hasn't had a job in a while, that his dad isn't gonna trust us to stay and like keep this house or whatever. I don't know. Steven's got too much pride to like be like, I need some help right now. But like I said, he got this job. He went for his P test today, so everything's all good. Probably starting next week. I'm not sure what day. I know it not Monday because I think they said Monday they'll have the results back or whatever. So she'll probably call him on Monday and he'll start maybe midweek, like Wednesday or something. I don't know. I know they like really needed someone, so they're probably gonna want him in there as soon as possible. But oh, I don't even know when I got these. When I went to Dollar Tree with my friend last week, I think it was, or was it the week before? I don't know. I found their little the box of calendars that I had been looking for that my friend Jen told me they had again this year, so I got the Trolls one to put away for Aiden because he loves Trolls, and he has one currently in there that she got him for Christmas last year. And then I got the Lisa Frank one again for my office because I have that one up there that she got me. It's not, is it the same pictures again? I think it's the same pictures again. Oh, that's a bummer. The Trolls one is definitely different. Those are all different pictures, but I just realized I think these are all the same pictures because that Wild Love one that's up there right now is this one. It's okay though. They're nice and colorful, so I like anything Lisa Frank, you guys know that. You know what I also realized the other day? That I forgot to cancel my friggin' Nick Box subscription, so they charged my credit card again for it. So I'm gonna get the fall Nick Box, which I think is Halloween themed again, so I'm kind of not that mad about it, but I didn't want them.
Plug?
You need the plug?
Yeah.
Okay. He needs the plug for his tablet. I'm kind of not that mad about it, but I didn't want to spend 50 bucks on that right now. So we won't tell Steven that it accidentally charged me again because I forgot to cancel my subscription to it. But yeah, I'll have that video when it comes in. I think it said it ships mid-October, so that won't be for a little while, a few weeks. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week.